When it's time to lace up her running shoes on Marathon Monday, like so many other athletes running the Boston Marathon, Molly Dillon will be running with a purpose.
I'm running for the American Liver Foundation, and he's my inspiration.
Molly's dad, Pat Dillon of Milford, received a successful liver transplant in November 2022.
I am the luckiest man in the world. I have two angels here, my wife and my daughter, who are my advocates and fight for me every day.
I think one of the best things that the American Liver Foundation does is research. I think in an ideal world, nobody has to go through this. And one of the things they do every day is to get one day closer to a world without liver disease.
Don't you love the outfits?
Sadly, Pat Dillon isn't the only member of the family to have to battle liver disease.
I'm sure Uncle Michael looks like he's having the time of his life.
Oh, yeah.
Just 8 weeks after Pat received his liver transplant, his older brother, Michael, died from the same ailment. The disease progressed faster than his place on the transplant list.
I think about my Uncle Michael during this. He was a huge sports fan, and he loved the marathon. Unfortunately, he was a Jets fan, but we got past that. But yeah, but he was a huge sports fan, so I just know that if he was here, he would have been just as excited.
He would have been right there cheering her on and been one of her biggest supporters.
April 15th will be Molly's first time running the Boston Marathon, but the race has always been a spectator event for her family. Even more so this year, as her parents cheer her on at the start and the finish. After months of Molly fundraising and training, all while keeping close in mind why she's running.
There were more than one day where I wondered if I would have had to see what the world looked like without my dad in it. And that's what I tie into, of when those tough days come, I remember why I'm running.
Todd Kiskevich, WCVB News Center 5.